Hello everybody, it's a crazy boy here. I just got back from watching Markiplier's new film, Iron Lung, based on the video game by this guy. I'll put it up on screen. I don't quite remember his name, but this movie was great, and this is my initial reaction. This movie was amazing. So, I've been a fan of Markiplier for a very long time now. And getting to see Mark on the big screen it just felt surreal. And it was like, I don't even know, but it was just a great experience. But yeah, so I've played the game a few times now, but I just recently replayed it because obviously I wanted to get a better perspective before I went to go watch the movie. But the movie was great. So this is how I do movie reviews. Since this is my first one on my channel, I'm gonna rank it by cinematography, lore, acting, and overall score. So I'm gonna start with cinematography. So the cinematography in this film was amazing. When I say amazing, like, I think I've never seen some of the stuff that cameras can do with shots, but like when I say great, I mean like there was a scene where the camera looked like it was in the book bag and it showed Mark grabbing a binder out of the book bag, and it was like the backpack's perspective, and it was amazing. Like, I don't even know how to put it. It was so cool, and like it was very well edited for a $3 million budget film. So, and Markiplier, he did edit this film all by himself. I think with a little bit of help, but yeah. So now moving on to acting. So the acting in this film, mainly only Markiplier, because it takes place in one setting, which is the submarine. Which the acting, of course, was a little off, but that's okay. But it was very in-depth, I would say. There was a lot of overused and a little bit unneeded dialogue in this film. But overall, that was good. But yeah. So the next thing we're kind of going to go into is the lore base from the game into the movie. So they obviously had to change a lot of it. Not a lot of it, but I feel like most of it was accurate. I mean, all the lore and stuff was accurate. But they obviously had to change some of the stuff because it's more cinematic than game-based. So that's going to be different. But it was definitely accurate. And then I think maybe only two things were changed, which was like getting to come out of the water, but like that's just an open world perspective on the lore and maybe get a little backstory on what it was. So that's that. And then now this is my final rating. So I think I'm going to give the movie an 8 out of 10. The reason I give this movie an 8 out of 10 is because for a first film, this is not terrible. He's just getting started on the film industry, so it's not terrible. Some people I've seen have given this movie like a C+, which is close to a maybe 5 to 6 out of 10. So, and I'm not giving this a 8 out of 10 just because I like Markiplier. I like Iron Lung, I like Markiplier, and I like movies. But seeing this on the big screen was great. And then also the reason is because it's phenomenal. It's really good. Um, but so that was my overall review. So that was my review in general. So yeah, you guys should go check out this movie for yourself. If you guys aren't so sure about it, it can get a little bit boring sometimes, obviously, because it's a 2 hour long movie and it's one setting, so that's the warning. But overall, it was really well made. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.